Keep an eye on Sanctuary of Reality, my comic review series. This time it's Cerebus, issue 122, chapter 9 of Jocka's story. Jocka continues complaining about Rick and Oscar when she spots Rick leaving Oscar's place much earlier than expected. She takes leave of Pud's place to follow, which hasn't had any customers anyway, leaving Pud with his imaginary conversations of telling Jocka about his dead wife and his need to be held. Rick tells Jocka about how he nearly told Oscar about Cerebus, while Cerebus continues to play with the ball and bucket. Next day, Rick attempts to correct himself concerning Fred with Oscar, while Jocka goes into Pud's place and shops. Oscar clearly isn't buying it, but Rick's convinced. Jocka not so much. Oscar goes into Pud's place and buys a jar of paint thinner, paying the high price involved and then some, and asks about the Nash's house guest. Pud, who doesn't like Oscar any more than Jocka does, isn't too forthcoming with information about Cerebus. After Oscar departs and goes out to meet with Rick, Pud spies on the pair, only to be quickly discovered, sending him scurrying off in embarrassment. Oscar wants Rick to help him paint a guffin, which he explains in great detail the historical implication of the Guffins concerning their role in the division of the Eastern and Western churches. He tells us about the siege of the lower city of East by the historical Suentius Poe. What is Jocka's reaction to their conversation? And can Cerebus have some more of those nuts in the little bowl? In the prose flashbacks, young Jocka is defeated to find such an extravagant and beautiful room lying behind the hidden door, her fantasies of what lay beyond not matching the reality. However, Nurse is about to come out of her room, so Jocka is forced to scramble to leave the forbidden hallway before she can get caught exploring. Can she make it in time? More history of Astarcion. I actually enjoy the faux history of this pseudo-country, and it's a shame that Dave quickly grows out of building the backstory to his world. Not that there isn't more to come, it's just it becomes less and less frequent and not as detailed when the facts do trickle in the later tales. So this is a good issue, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I did the ones prior. I mean, I've said before, it's becoming real tough to judge single issues by their own merits. A lot happens, yet doesn't, as things are set into motion and set up for later chapters of the book, in sometimes the most subtlest of ways. Next time, dark reflections of Pud in a puddle.